Following along, this is our third leg of a road trip across the Peloponnese and onward into the Vikos Gorge region of northern Greece. The stretch of the journey turned out to be just as memorable as every destination as we drove through some of the most stunning mountain landscapes we'd ever seen. Truly, the journey itself became the experience.
Yeah, we're on this highway, and it might be the nicest road surface that I've driven on. It's a really, really well-kept highway, but yeah, the general speed limit is 130. Of course, people do go more than that, but I'm going to stick to about 130. But there's washrooms. I don't know if I missed that one. About 2 kilometers on this highway, there's like little just stop areas, washrooms. But man, is this ever a smooth drive? Like, this is 130. I should mention, it's a toll. We're not quite sure if toll is. Yeah, there's people coming on. We're not quite sure if it's like a private road or a private highway, but we think it's probably a Greek government highway. Here, these people just came on, so I slowed down a little bit.
After leaving Sparta, we headed towards the Ionian Sea, spending a couple days exploring the village of Ancient Olympia.
Yeah, we're in Ancient Olympia. This is what it's called. There's another sign ahead of maps. Wow, did they have gas stations? And that's pretty impressive. What?
60 meters to keep going straight.
Just go. There, 1.1 meters. There's lots of little restaurants along here.
This doesn't work.
But beyond where you can, well, maybe you can see it, I don't know, but they're shooting water, and we're pretty confident that it's to help prevent fires here, because we're in Greece right now, and it's in the middle of summer, and getting to this spot, and so they're obviously soaking all that area. But it's pretty same. But where we really are is the museum, the Ancient Olympic Museum, and I'm really excited. Brad and I have always loved, from the beginning, since he's known me and I've known him, we've always loved Olympics and watch it. And I think there's, every time there's an Olympic year, I do something with my students and celebrate, and it's a time when nations come together and we celebrate just the most incredible people. And here we are at the we're at a History of Olympics Museum, and then we're also, what is the other one? There's another one, right?
The excavation.
Yeah, so is this it in here?
This is the Olympic.
All right, I'm not sure, I doubt.
So we were just up there, remember like I was saying? It's
right
over there, it's right over there.
Yeah. Clearly it's not too busy. We pre-booked our tickets, but okay, so it says no cameras allowed. So I guess we won't have cameras.
Just a quick recap of the history. It's Ancient Olympia is the birthplace of the Olympic Games in 776 BCE. So you can still walk through the original athletic training grounds. You can walk through the Temple of Hera, the Temple of Zeus, the ancient stadium. 45,000 spectators once gathered there. The modern town is right beside the archaeological site. It's small, friendly, walkable. Cafes, family-run tavernas, a very relaxing place. And in fact, in retrospect, we actually wish we had stayed here just a little bit longer on the itinerary, so we may have moved things around.
Kind of. So this, in Olympia, the street right here, apparently it closes, I don't know, what did you say, at like 6 o'clock? It becomes pedestrian only. And we've been meandering and just kind of going into the shops. I bought a new linen pants. And we've been actually talking about that this might be a really nice stop for a couple of days. I think you could have this as the home base and explore some of the old ancient ruins, museums, and stay here. Where we stayed is nice, but I think this would have been a better choice. So that's my recommendation. But you can see it's just a night. It's not busy.
This is something you're doing, I'd suggest maybe 3 days. It's just, there's something special about walking about up and down these streets. It's quaint. They, definitely enjoyed having tourists. You felt very welcome in all regards. Okay, hopefully you're still with me as I share a little bit of this section of our journey. We started traveling north from Olympia, leaving the Peloponnese behind, driving into the center of Greece. Once we crossed the bridge, it's called Rio Antirrio Bridge. It's very impressive cable bridge, connects Patras to mainland Greece. We are officially out of the Peloponnese and we enter a region referred to as mainland or Western Greece, Central Greece, depending on how far north we're traveling. So we traveled north toward mountains because our final destination in this was the Vikos Gorge, and we wanted to also check out some of the famous little villages. The broader mountain system is called the Pindus mountain range, and it is referred to, if you look it up, it's called the spine of Greece. And it is known for these traditional villages, which I hope everyone gets a chance. If you ever visit Greece and you want to get away from the islands, this is definitely worth it. It held the Guinness World Record, apparently, as one of the deepest gorges in the world. And it is also a national park, UNESCO World Heritage Area. It's home to a lot of rare flora, fauna. They have bears there, so just as a heads up. But staying in one of these villages was absolutely exciting. It was awesome. I'll share a little bit about that in our next video. I would like to make longer videos, but I was having some trouble with my computer, so these shorter videos will do. But we loved our Traveler's Lodge, which sat right at the center of this tiny little town. So we look forward to sharing a little bit about our journey in Vikos, one of the most beautiful places I've ever been.
That's tricky. Might be right.